everybody, and welcome to this video cast. I'm Kalani, and I have with me an ukulele, and I'll be telling you about it in just a moment. First, I want to thank you for joining me on the Developmental Community Music website, playsinglaughs.com. There's lots of other videos around on the website, including lots in DCM University, so make sure you check that out after you watch this. So the ukulele is a small guitar-like instrument from the islands of Hawaii. The foundation or history or roots of the ukulele date back to the Portuguese, who brought a little instrument like this with them on their trips across the Atlantic and Pacific. And that's how we ended up with the ukulele of today. Now, legend has it that Queen Kalani, which was the last monarch of Hawaii, named the ukulele, and because she said it was like the pick was like a dancing flea on the strings. That's one legend, and there are others. But the name, we call it ukulele, and I know a lot of people say ukulele. You can say either one, really. I think today, in today's culture, both are acceptable, but if you wanted to be more traditional, you could say ukulele. So let's get to know the features or the parts of the ukulele. First of all, you can see that there's a body here, and attached to the body is the neck. The neck has different metal bars that run across it. Those are called frets. So close-up of the frets, you can see there. This would be the first fret. You'd finger it here. Second fret, fingered here. Third fret, here, and so on. Sometimes there's even fret markers. This one has it on the top of the neck and also on the face of the neck and the top of the neck. Up here is what we call the nut, and this is where the strings run through, down through the neck, and then over the bridge. This little guy, which used to be made of bone or ivory back in the day, now it's plastic, is attached to the bridge, and I believe this is the saddle, but I'm not a luthier or expert in that area, but that's about as far as my knowledge goes. This would be the face, sound hole here, of course the sides and the back. On this one you can see that the wood is matched, as it's very common to have the wood be matched on the ukulele. There you go, that's a nice view, very beautiful wood. The back of the neck, and then of course up here we've got the tuning pegs. There's 4 of them, and the badge. This is a kala ukulele, and this model is a tenor, and it's a little bit larger than what you're probably used to seeing, which is something along the lines of this, which is my grandmother's ukulele. This is called a soprano size, so you can see that there's a big difference. This one is very tiny, made of mahogany, very basic, and would be the typical kind of ukulele that people used for many years, although there's lots of different kinds and types of ukuleles on the market these days. Another feature that you may have noticed on this model is that it's got a cutaway here. So this allows you to, if you wanted to move your hand all the way up and play way up here in the very highest frets, you could do that. I don't particularly do that because I'm not soloing and playing way up there, but if I wanted to, I could. This one also, maybe you notice this on the top, that is volume and tone knobs. Here's another view. See if I can get that. There we go. So that's a little bit nicer view. And that, of course, relates to this feature, which is the cord plug. So this is an electric ukulele, and I use it plugged into an amp often to play with different kinds of groups, and I can just crank it up. I can even play it through like an amp feature, like distortion or chorus or reverb, something like that. So I can add lots of different effects. Very useful. It makes the instrument playable with large groups, and I use that in my work as a music educator and a music therapist. Now another feature, and we'll get to tuning in the next session, but I just wanted to show you the difference between the sound of the strings of the soprano. These are the four different notes. Dee, 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 dee. Some people say, my dog has fleas. I'm not sure why. I guess their dog has fleas. This one has a lower tone, and that's largely due to the fact that I've got a low G string. So this string is an octave lower on this one than here. So that's kind of a common feature on tenors. A tenor can be tuned to regular tuning like the soprano, or it can be tuned to what we call low G tuning. And I have a couple tenors and they're both with low G. The other model that I don't have with me at the moment that's common is the concert, and the concert size is in between the tenor and the soprano. And then there's also the baritone ukulele, and that's even bigger than the tenor. But most commonly you're going to find sopranos, and then tenors, and then a lot of concerts as well. I like all three. I play all three sizes. People sometimes ask me which size should I get, and I think, it's whatever you like. I mean, I learned on a soprano, and I enjoy playing the tenor because it's a little bit bigger, and I can use the low G tuning. So I tend to play the tenor more, but I certainly love playing my soprano. I love playing my concert too. I like them all. It's really whatever resonates for you, what you like. And there's even other sizes of ukulele. Thanks to companies like Kala Ukulele, now there's a pocket uke, it's called, pocket ukulele. It's literally about this big, and it's a little tiny guy, and you can strum it, play all the same chords and everything. There's lots of different electric ukuleles, solid bodies, different colors, and then Kala has invented a new instrument. It's the first time that this has been out. Last few years they came out with this, and it's called the U-bass, and it's actually a bass guitar, same range as a standard electric bass, and it's got big rubbery strings on it, and so we've got ukulele basses, pocket ukuleles that are like super sopranos, soprano, concert, tenor, baritone, electric, acoustic, all kinds of different woods. So if you're thinking about buying an ukulele, go browse the Kala Ukulele website. It's kalaukulele.com, and you can see all kinds of different ones there. I've got lots of different models. So that's a little bit about the ukulele, and in the next video in this series I'll be showing you how to tune it. We'll talk about the string names and the notes, and then we'll go on from there and learn how to play different chords. Alright, thanks for joining me. Enjoy playing the ukulele.